With climate change in the short term, that is the next 20 to 30 years, there may be winners and losers, although it's hard to identify who they'll be. But in the longer term, there won't be any winners. There will only be comparative winners, people who suffer not quite as much as the others, but there will only be losers. Climate change in the short term will change the regional precipitation patterns. It may improve agriculture in some countries. There's also what they call the CO2 fertilization effect. So the same carbon dioxide in the atmosphere that's causing the climate change can also stimulate plant growth. So in the short term, that may improve productivity of agricultural land. In the long term, that will be more than overcome by the desiccation and the other impacts from the warming. The countries that are most likely to suffer in terms of the actual impacts on the societies are in the developing world, and particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. In part, that's not because that's where the climate impacts are going to be worse, but simply because those places are the least prepared for those climate impacts. In the United States, in Western Europe, in Southern Europe in particular, there will be severe climate impacts, but we're much more prepared to deal with them.